David, welcome to Bobby Likis, car clinic from North Carolina. Glad to have you in the house.
Good morning, Bobby. I have a 2010 Nissan Frontier 4x4.
Okay.
It's 9,000 miles, and I have upgraded to the full synthetic 5W30 motor oil. And I wanted to. My question is, what about the other fluids in the truck? Should would I want to upgrade those to full synthetic before the manufacturer's recommendation? And also, in particular, I have an extended warranty, and I didn't know what kind of hoops I need to jump through, in dealing with that.
That's a great question. All those are great questions. Number one, it's really never too early to upgrade to synthetic, and I use Royal Purples, and you can synthesize or synthesize, whatever the word is that has made it up, bumper to bumper, will last longer. I really can't say or won't say at 10,000 miles with your 4x4 that you need to change all of those fluids at this time. I think that you should have a regimen, a schedule of when to do that, and that would be at 30,000 miles. How many miles do you drive a year?
Probably less than 10,000.
Less than 10.
I don't drive it much,
Yeah, I hear you. Well, you've got synthetic in the engine. I would go with Royal Purple synthetic. I would upgrade the 4x4. The differentials in the 4x4 box, there's a lot of gears and a lot of action in those gears, and I would upgrade that to synthetic. The automatic transmission, I don't know that I would change the good fluid out. It should be good easily for 30,000 miles, even if that takes you 3.5 years. So I don't know that I would recommend changing that fluid. I think you'd be better off to spend that money on detailing the car, to spend that money on new wiper blades every 6 to 8 months, not a year, every 6 to 8 months. You ever noticed a brand new car and when the wipers work so well and clean so thoroughly, and by the time you say, oh, it needs new blades, because you get caught in the rain one day and the blades are no good, you say, well, and you put the new blades on, but new blades don't work as well on an old windshield as new windshield and new blades. Not that you have to go buy a new windshield, but you can use Bon-Ami. Just as an FYI, David, you can use Bon-Ami on a soft sponge, one of those kitchen sponges, not with abrasive on the sponge, just a regular sponge and water, and clean the windshield with Bon-Ami or soft scrub, and then use water in the driveway from your hose and let it run down. And when the water sheets off the windows, that window will be as clean and as good as new, and you can replace the blades. And another little tip, if you don't want to replace the blades or they're too new, you should always, after you clean the windshield, take, we use like a Scott Shop towel. It's the original blue Scott Shop towel by Kimberly-Clark, and just pour isopropyl, rubbing alcohol, on the towel and stroke the wiper blade, and that will remove all that oxidized rubber and oil. So those are the things that I would recommend that you do. Rotate the tires every 5,000 miles. Let's see what else. Windshield washer fluid, yeah. Vacuum the car, keep it clean. Keep the front wheels washed with a good wheel cleaner before the front wheels get so dirty that you have to use a really strong solution. And when you do, those strong solutions also clean and etch the clear coat. Now, there are some products that say they are clear coat safe. But those are the kind of things that I would recommend that you do. And then last but not least, the money that you would have spent to service the automatic transmission early on, too early on in your case, you could buy a car cover. And, of course, I recommend the Block-It fabric. You can go to blockitcovers.com. That's what I would do if I owned that car. That's what I do with my cars. Any questions?
Well, thanks, Bobby. That's great advice.